Hello everybody. Today we will be doing our Leetcode problem 2924, which is find champion 2. Here in the question it is given that there are n teams numbered from 0 to n minus 1, right? Also each team is also a node in a DAG, which is a directed acyclic graph, right? We will see in the notes also, but here I am just reading the question to let you know the basics which is given in this question. Okay, you are given in the integer n and the 0 index 2D integer array, edges of length m representing the directed acyclic graph, edges of I equals to u of I v of I indicate that a directed edge from a team u1 to team v1 in the graph. A directed edge from A to B in the graph means that team A is stronger than team B, team B is weaker than team A, right? That means A is champion. And also, if there is no team, only A is there, A is the champion, right? In that case, as there is a unique champion exists, we have to return -1, right? So let's see the notes first. Yes, I have discussed this example in my notes also, so you will be able to understand there. Okay, so here it is in the question we are given that the team number is from 0 to n minus 1, right? Okay, team node in DAG, which is a directed acyclic graph. Now, many of you didn't able to understand the meaning of directed acyclic graph. That means we are given with our directions, right? In case we are given something like this, okay, this means undirected because there is no direction mentioned. Okay, but in this case, if I add arrows here, right? So I will be knowing that A is a winner in comparison of B, and A is a winner of in comparison to C, right? Okay, now according to question, whatever the data given as A and B and C, this is the undirected, we need directed one. Okay, so A is stronger than B as it shows arrow, and A is also stronger than C. That means A is the stronger one, right? And whatever the team who is stronger than every team present, that team is known as champion, right? Hence, A is champion in this case, and this is the exact same case that they have discussed here, right? Okay. Now let let us take some more example, right? In order to build some understanding based on this question. So n is equals to 3, and edge is also given to us 0 to 1, 1 to 2. That means we have three nodes here. N represents the number of nodes. Here 0, 1, 2, right? So in this case, as 0 is directed to 1, that means 0 is the winner in comparison to 1. Cool. 1 to 2, that means 1 is the winner, right? Now 2 is now disqualified because 1 is the winner in comparison to 0 to 1, right? 0 to 1, 0 is the winner, no? That means this is also disqualified, hence our output will be 0, right? 0. Okay, in this case what we will be having is, okay, we are given with this edges number of nodes 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Now let's see first as 3. In 3 is a weaker team in comparison to 1. That means this is disqualified, right? 2 is also weaker because they are they are weaker than 0 and also 1. Now in our case, this is also champion and this is also champion. You might be thinking now what we have to do next. So in that case, if there are multiple champions exist, we have to return -1. Okay. Okay, now let us see the approach of solving this particular question. So as we are given with the three nodes, right? Okay, 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. Let us take u is equals to 0 and v is equals to 1, right? That means the in degree of 1 is how much? 1. Why? I will be telling you, wait a minute. And for the in degree of v, sorry, here we have to write 1 and I have to write 2 here. Yes, in degree of 2, that means it is also 1. Now what does I mean by in degree, right? So in degree means the number of ingoing directions, right? For the one, for the one, right? There is only one arrow coming towards one, only one. That is why I have written this. But in the case of 2, it is only 1. That is why I have written this. Okay. In case of 0, no arrow coming anywhere. Right. So in that particular case, 0, 0 is the thing. Now, if I'm thinking like approach of solving this particular question is we have to count the number of in degree or number of ingoing arrows. Yes, number of ingoing arrows present for that node, right? In the case where no in degree is there, like in degree 0, in that case the node is our champion node, as in this case our 0 is a stronger team, right? Stronger team, that means 0 is our answer. So this is the approach of solving, that in the case where in degree or the arrows, there is no arrows, right? 0 is 0. In that case that node will be champion and the other two, other three, other four, total n, n minus 1 will be our weaker teams, right? Okay. Also, in this particular question, our time complexity would be 0 to m plus n and our space complexity would be 0 of n, right? So, hope it clears. Let me write a code and yes. Okay, so in this case, first of all, we have to take a in degree vector. For that, we have to write vector int and in degree n to 0, right? Also now we have to take for loop vector of integer, as we have to take the edges also, edge. Okay, in now as it is mentioned in the question that we have to take two variable u and v, which represents the edges, edge 0 and int v equals to edge of 1, right? Also there's no mistake here. Yes, it is 0 and 1 only. Sorry, no. Yeah, in degree I have told you कि जितना भी डायरेक्शन 1 पे आता है किसी another node से, that is representing our in degree, right? And not even 1, it is applicable for every node, right? Okay, then here as u is directed to v, है ना? So for that our in degree would be v plus plus. You have to remember for this case, as if our integrity would be 1 is 1, then we have to increment this. If our integrity of 2 is 1, then we have to increment 2 in degree of 2, right? So remember that also. Okay. Now we have to take a variable name as champion, initialize it with -1 and take a variable count also for int I equals to 0, I is greater than n and I plus plus, right? And if in degree of I is equals to 0, right? If in that case, that means our node is a champion node, right? So champion equals to I, and we have to then count plus plus, right? Also in this only, if our count if our count is greater than 1, in that case we have to return -1, right? Okay, and here also we have to return champ, right? So yeah, that's all about our code, and let's run this first, submit it. Okay. Oh yeah, champion. Hope we will be able to pass all the test cases, and yeah, we will. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys have any doubts regarding this question or any question on my YouTube channel, you can leave a comment. I will be trying to reply you all as soon as possible, and please like our video and subscribe our channel. Thank you.